Hey Virgos! Welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot and welcome to Mercury Cazimi. So today is a beautiful day. There is a golden download from the morning star. The ruler of self aligns with your true self, with the sun and Mercury. This is a gorgeous day. Before we get started though, I just want to say thank you guys so much to each and every one of you for all the ways that you support this channel. Oh my goodness, all of the birthday wishes. You guys make me melt. I still have to get back to the comments. I hope you don't mind. I took the day off, so I'm a bit behind on those. But truly, seriously, thank you guys so much. You are the best family that a woman could ever ask for or dream of. And I truly am so grateful for you. And I love you back. And too, for everyone that shared my birthday with me, happy birthday. And for everybody that's having their birthday today on the 13th, happy Mercury Cazimi birthday. Oh my goodness, we are blessed in so many great ways. So let's get into it. So today on the 13th, this is a day to truly pay attention to the synchronicities. Like I was saying, we've got a Mercury Cazimi. Mercury is conjunct with the sun at 1 degree of new beginnings, and it's sending us a golden download of clarity and insight. This download as well, not only is it at 1 degree, but it's going to allow your mind to be updated, reorganized, and aligned with your true self and your purpose. So pay attention to the synchronicities today. There are messages coming through, and even this morning as I record this, oh, it's been gorgeous. So yesterday I had a beautiful mastery eagle flying above. Today I've got the crows sending messages this morning with the sunrise. This is the day to truly pay attention to those synchronicities because there's downloads coming in. Oh my goodness, that flew out. Okay, thank you. So this is where, like I say, your soul is leading you to the table where Mercury, the ruler of the mind, is sitting with the sun, your true source and self, and they're providing a prolific opportunity of higher consciousness. Expect new ideas, fresh insights, an expansion of how you see yourself, because remember, they are both are in the first house at this point as well. Let's see what flew out here. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is gorgeous. Let's talk about this. But this is the day, like I say, because they're both sitting in your first house, there's this new perspective coming in, new insights coming in, an expansion of how you see yourself, how to express yourself. And they are offering you a new perspective in how you navigate the world. There's messages that you're going to be receiving today because they'll be providing solutions and guidance to problems and issues that you've been facing. So if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Share your thoughts because right away it has a lot to do with your new beginnings. With the Ace of Cups, as you can see, your cup is overflowing. This is basically balancing the scales, calling in your justice, looking at what you've been kind of encountering, what's been hidden in a lot of ways as shadows too, and you're uncovering or seeing the truth, and also too looking at how you're coming to the table with navigating them, how you're navigating the world, how you're navigating your fresh start, new relationships, opportunities, even love, joy, spirituality, health, everything that you're trying to really go towards when it comes to your prosperity, however you define that. And this is the day truly to align with your intuition in such a big way and align with your heart. Your soul is leading the way in such a big way, especially with the first house, because remember, that's your identity. That's self. That's how you go after your long-term goals. With the Five of Wands, this is about standing your ground in a lot of ways. So there could be clashes of ambitions, competition, disputes, or even envy from others, or a big thing especially when it comes to the problem solving and getting the solutions and the guidance to the problems and issues that you've been facing or that you've been encountering. You've been experiencing lack of unity is what I really see. Saturn is coming in a very big way. And remember, Saturn is in Pisces right now. This is emotional in a very big way. but it also has a lot to do and stands with your partnerships, your commitments, your contracts as well, what you're signing up for. And that includes legal matters as well. They're binding, long haul kind of situations. This is truly looking at the fire. And remember, especially at this time with Mercury and the Sun, there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of solar heat, particularly being projected towards your sacral chakra. And remember, that is all about your creative flow, but also allowing yourself to allow endings to come in, especially through all the transformation we've been enduring or experiencing during this time, and allowing yourself to truly seek and enjoy the pleasures in life, birthing new energy into your life, rather than accepting less than what you deserve. With the 5 as well, this is also about new cycles, right? Change, uncertainty. There's a shift in energy. Could also be a challenge that's presented. It's going to require adjustment, but that's what this Mercury Cazimi is all about. Solutions, guidance to the problems and issues that you've been encountering. And what's beautiful about this Mercury Cazimi is not only just because we're Virgos and it's in Virgo, but with Mercury being in Virgo, that's its home in the first house. This is a rebirth in so many ways. So Mercury, in a lot of ways, as he transitions around the revolution of the zodiac, becomes a setting star or an evening star. This is the time when he sits or she sits in the first house. It's a rebirth for Mercury in so many ways, where he I don't know why I keep calling him a he, because technically I did it again, but either way, the planet Mercury changes gender based on whatever sign she is sitting in. And so with her being in Virgo right now, this is a rebirth in a lot of ways with nurturing energy, but that's where she's becoming or moving from an evening star into the morning star. It's new beginnings, it's clarity, and it's long lasting in a lot of ways, especially because it's Virgo. So this is grounded energy. It also looks at, too, working smarter, not harder. And so with the Queen of Swords in reverse right away, especially if you've been either dealing with people that have been prideful, spiteful, overbearing, very critical, or even too, because remember, our South Node is also in Virgo right now too. So if you've been overcoming negative influences even from the self in a lot of ways, so perfectionism, being overly critical of others and yourself, or two, struggling with seeing solutions due to a narrow-minded aspect, right? This is where you're truly looking at those aspects. More importantly, like I say, because I touched on it before, if you've been encountering that in the external world, this is where you're truly voicing what is troubling you. You're no longer silencing yourself for the sake of others, self-sacrificing for the sake of others as well, and putting up with things that are less than you deserve. And remember, Mars is helping us during this time. Mars is in Libra, in the second house of self, income, worth, that you are your biggest asset. With the throat chakra here as well. So this is where it's like you could be tempted, especially with those South Node aspects, to silence your throat chakra. Remember, the throat chakra, I can talk this morning, I swear, is not only about using your voice or utilizing your voice, allowing yourself to be heard as well as to hear others, but it's also about being aware of the agreements and the consent that you make and that you give. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, because this is the day where you're truly being challenged, or if you had been challenged in that way, you're getting insights that it's allowing you to really free up that throat chakra, embrace and ignite the divine light within you with that crown chakra alignment, and truly embody and embrace the magician energy. So that's utilizing your resources. That's looking at what's not working and applying constructive aspects to it to rebuild what needs to be rebuilt, using your creative power to problem solve. This is also, too, utilizing your communication, like I say, opening that throat chakra and not silencing what's truly bothering you. Not looking at those problems, those issues that you've been seeing or facing, and not necessarily charging towards the problem solving, the solutions, the guidance that you need to get through them, to resolve them, and to construct. And so this is where there's a lot of plans, a lot of ideas coming to you in your downloads. This is also about putting those into action when it comes to your new beginning. And what Spirit is saying here as well with the Magician is that you have everything that you need. Everything truly is ready. This is the day where it's bringing all of those problem solvings, those clarities to the forefront, to your mind in a beautiful way that leads to significant breakthroughs. So today, like I say, above all days, with Mercury Cazimi being in Virgo in our home sign, working smarter, not harder, pay attention to the synchronicities. This is about recognizing the info and the clarity that you receive today, because there's going to be a big clue that brings a significant breakthrough to your work, to your studies, to the problems that you're facing, to solutions that you've been wanting to receive, looking to receive. And whatever you receive today will truly carry you through the next Mercury cycle, and it's bringing freedom in so many great ways. And if that resonates, like I say, by all means, like, share, subscribe. Let's elevate this message. That way we can lift as many Virgos up, because like I was saying before, this is where the ruler of the self is aligning with your true authenticity in Soul's temple in such a beautiful way, and it's bringing freedom in such a prolific way. And so for Virgos in a lot of ways as well, this will have a lot of revolution circulating around health, wellness, daily routines, reconnecting with your inner wisdom, and especially with the Two of Staffs coming out 50-50. So let's talk about this. On the downswing, this is where it's like you may have be struggling with a fear of a fear of change, or a fear of missed opportunities, travel issues, missed chances, bad planning, right? On the upswing, this is where a new path is presenting itself if you've been encountering any of these stagnancies or hurdles, mountains to climb in a lot of ways as well. And like I say, they revolve around health, wellness, daily routines, reconnecting with your third eye. It's also helping you with providing a plan around the next steps that give you a newfound confidence and a newfound purpose. This is a morning star in a beautiful way. And so, like I say, it's a new cycle for Mercury. It's a new cycle for us, Virgos, in a lot of ways as well, right? But now is the time to assert your ambitions, rediscover and strengthen your unique voice as the answers become clear. That's where choices, new opportunities are coming through. Instead of being fearful of change, it's a desire for change, but it's really looking at every option, all the resources at your disposal, and seeing a new path from what's around you. So it's maybe that the path has been there, it's just you haven't taken action on it. Or two, because there's a problem you haven't been voicing. By speaking your mind to it, by really working through those problems, through problem solving, this is going to give you the clarity about what direction to go. This is also, too, about with you voicing your aspects, with your concerns to a situation at hand. It allows for new opportunities, new doorways to be opened so that a new path can present itself rather than feeling stuck in stagnancy or stuck between a rock and a hard place or in a corner, if that makes sense. So you could become more curious about your health. Could some of the issues that you've been facing as well, with the enlightenment and clarity that comes in today, could make you question your beliefs. You could be feeling an inspiration to learn more about your physical needs in a lot of ways. And that can revolve around home, health, family, stability, your work-life balance, your goals, your ambitions. But it's helping you with rediscovering your strength and putting voice to them so that you can truly see the path to take action towards. You could receive a revelation that helps you observe and understand yourself in relation to your environment better. You could experience a powerful personal shift as well, as something new about your daily routines, your finances, or even your trust issues become illuminated today. So whatever download our morning star and Soul's Temple is sending you today, this Cazimi is sending you a gift. And it's allowing you to reorganize, release old thought patterns, and broaden your self-perception, and it's purifying. There's a purification coming through with these downloads, with this golden Easter egg, this golden morning star energy. And it's helping you, giving you a fresh start and giving your mind a fresh start to allow itself to align with your truest self, your authenticity. And like I say, it'll be personal. It'll touch you very much in the heart space at a gorgeous, prolific way that inspires change. And I love that the Hermit came out, because this is also 9. This is about completions, because remember, we're doing a lot of work during this Virgo season. This next week as well, there's going to be a lot of epiphanies that are coming through. So stay tuned for the weekly read. But just as a precursor, we've got Mars. Yes, Mars is changing sign. No, Venus. Sorry. I haven't looked at my astrology notes aren't here. We've got Venus, changing signs. We also have our new moon coming up in 2 weeks. That's our second new moon in Virgo. And that one's going to be at 29 degrees. These are new chapters that are going to be long lasting in a very beautiful way. But this is where it's like you're looking at your skills, you're looking at your knowledge that you're gaining, and you're stepping into a place of leadership as opposed to when it comes to mastery, when it comes to dedication, when it comes to your commitments. Because remember, this is all with the first self about your commitment to your long-term aspirations, to how you navigate this world and your identity in so many beautiful ways. So whatever this morning star and our soul's temple are sending you, this Cazimi is sending you truly a gift. It's purifying. And like I say, it's going to touch you very deeply. So just to kind of get into it, especially with the Hermit coming out, it's all about how you can ask yourself, how can I work smarter, not harder? What are ways that I'm overthinking things? Where can I refine my efficiencies? Also, too, where there's enlightenment regarding your personal path, your personal identity, you may find that a lot of the clarity will be asking certain questions like, how can I better articulate my ideas and my goals effectively? Where can I organize my goals and my projects in order to pursue them with greater precision and purpose? And as you can see, he's shining the light on everything that was uncertain and getting organized. Also, too, when you this will be helping you with asking where you need to trust yourself more, listen to your gut more, with making more meaningful choices as opposed to what's just been given to you, right? And I don't mean given to you in the way of ease. What I mean is settling for less than what you feel comfortable with, what you know you deserve, what truly meets your authenticity and aligns with your true self. This is going to help with letting you truly shine the light on that, as well as look at the wisdom that you've gained with being able to voice those concerns and truly go after what's yours, especially with Mars being in our second house of worth. This is illuminating, so there may be some introspection time. You may also be looking at consultations, seeking wisdom from an elder, from a mentor, leaning on the experience that you've gained before, where if you had gone through something where you kind of just went through it, went with the flow of what other people were trying to push towards you, as opposed to speak your mind or speak up if you see issues, or if you've silenced yourself and not voiced your concerns with going along with something you're not comfortable with in a lot of ways. This is the day where you're truly going to be shining a light and learning to trust yourself more. And if anything, what it's doing in a lot of ways is realigning yourself to looking at responding quicker, more efficiently to your gut and what it's telling you, to your intuition, so that you don't get yourself so far down the line where you feel like you're backed into a corner. And if that resonates, like I say, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, because this day is not only very purifying, it's leading you to your freedom. It's freeing in a very beautiful way. Now, you could also be asking yourself too, or find yourself asking during this time, how and where you can use your beautiful analytical energy to serve your growth rather than allow it to fuel self-criticism or perfectionist pitfalls. And that one gave me goosebumps, so I know someone needed to hear that. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. I also want to tell you as well, this is a beautiful energy, and it's heightened even more so because it's actually a superior conjunction. There is a sextile between the Sun and Mercury with Jupiter. And remember, Jupiter is in Cancer in our 11th house. That's hopes, wishes, dreams, long-term aspirations, also support systems, community, humanitarian efforts, networks. This is gorgeous. So all downloads, insights, revelations, messages, epiphanies will help drive you toward your legacy. So it's not just in not just solutions and guidance to problems that are in the short front or the short haul, but it also looks at the long term as well. So it's like you've got this beautiful lens that's moving in to what needs to be addressed now, and also zooming out to set yourself up for success in a very much, I know I'm doing a triangle the wrong way, but it's putting you into a triangle foundation, into the prism. And remember, we still have this beautiful alignment with the trine, the big grand trine, the big alignment between Uranus, Saturn, Neptune, and also Pluto. And if you need to go back into those, check out the grand trine, not meditation, but grand trine video that I put together, because it talks about, it's still going on. Basically, there's a little mini trine that's going on for the next 2 years. There's a bigger conjunction that's also happening, or trine that's going on. And that's long lasting. It's got legacy, karma, work, your daily life, routine, your authenticity, your dream life, and also building your structure on a solid foundation like the isosceles triangle, right? So all of the downloads that you're receiving today, with Jupiter playing into the mix here as well, this is where it's going to help drive you towards your legacy, not only with truth, but it'll be blessed with luck, opportunity, optimism. So now is the time to truly trust the truth that's flowing through you. There's a balance being offered with discernment and with faith. So it's really about looking at, and like I say, it's reinstilling, trusting your gut, and really going after what's yours with rationality, with caution, with discernment, but also with dependability and with kindness, right? This is looking at your resources, being conservative, setting yourself up with the long haul when it comes to any hardships that you're looking at or facing, but it's dealing with a lot of the financial stability. It's also dealing with the work that needs to be put in, your return on investment in a lot of ways. But it has to do a lot with your support systems, with that heart chakra. And remember, that's about truly being grateful for all that is, all that was, all that's on its way, as well as practicing the devotional art of kindness each and every day, and constantly seeing the world through that compassionate lens. So it has a lot to do with your vibration as well. And if you need any help with that, check out our meditational videos. I cannot stress it enough, by hemisync with your brain. Brain-heart alignment. Heart-brain-earth alignment as well. So today is truly about getting into alignment and balancing discernment with faith. Begin your next steps, even if they feel incomplete, and act with faith, because Mercury's got your back, Soul's Temple is guiding you. And at this time, we also have that blessing from Jupiter. And if that resonates, like I say, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, share your thoughts, like, share, subscribe, or as I'm learning, like and hype, because truly all of your interactions help elevate this message so that we can get it out to the collective, help lift each other up, and help each other rise up through these downloads as we receive these golden downloads with clarity and insight to all set each other up for success and align with our true selves. Thank you. And I just felt like I needed to get a few other messages out here, so I just wanted to pull a few more. It looks like we did have one more. But what we've got, okay. So the biggest thing that I'm getting here with this, with the Seven of Cups, you've got options. If you feel like you're being backed into a corner, remember, not all options are great for you. So again, this is about balancing faith and discernment, right? There are decoys. There are temptations in some of these cups. Some of them are not aligned with your authenticity. The biggest thing, though, about the Seven of Cups is that you're spoiled for choice. And in a lot of ways, too, we've got Venus helping lead the way. Remember, Venus is in Leo, in the 12th house of spirituality. So that's connecting with the divine, connecting with your spiritual hidden talents, your hidden strengths, your creative flow, and also unveiling hidden enemies. So, like I say, it's all about balance between discernment and your faith. These are personal challenges, but it's going to require you to truly lean on that third eye. Embrace your hidden wisdom and your spirituality during these times, especially as you receive info and clarity. Like I say, it's the time to truly pay attention to the synchronicities. Connect with the guidance of your ancestors, your angels. Look at the problems that you're facing, the issues. If you've been putting something off, now is the time where you're going to get new ideas, fresh insights, expansion about how you're navigating them. And the downloads are going to provide you a golden Easter egg that's going to set you up not only for the short term with problem solving, but also look at it in the long way. That's going to carry you through this whole next Mercury cycle, and it's bringing you freedom. I have goosebumps. I cannot help it. Now, before we go, I also want to go ahead and look at our spirit animal totems. And too, because of Mercury Cazimi, just as a heads up too. So I broke up the weekend read again, but what I'm going to do is tack Sunday into this next week's read. So that'll come out tomorrow. Stay tuned, but just so that you kind of know, I've kind of been changing things up. I hope that's been okay. If it hasn't, by all means, share your thoughts on how I've been breaking things up with the readings here. But let me know how it's responding to you, how it's giving you information. Is it helpful to break it up? Is it better to go back to a consistent schedule? Let me know. Either way, this channel is for you. These messages are for all of us. So I want to make sure that we make the most out of them, that we get the most out of them. But the biggest thing that we got here with our spirit animal totems is now is the time to truly stand in your authenticity. Like I said before in the beginning, the ruler of the self is aligning with your true self. And they're being blessed by Jupiter with 1 degree of new beginnings. This is about reaching out to your tribe in times of need. Remember that family gives you strength when you face the storm. Also, love is your uniqueness. It's your superpower. It's the universal language. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. Like I said, a lot of this, what I got most was that if you've been silencing yourself, sacrificing yourself, looking at perfectionism as pitfalls, self-criticism in a lot of ways as well, this Mercury download, this golden Easter egg in so many ways, or golden goose egg, is going to help you with serving your growth rather than allow it to fuel your self-sacrifice, your self-criticism, or your perfectionist pitfalls. And at the bottom, look at this. At the bottom of the deck, you are protected. You are absolutely not alone during this. Your ancestors are here, your angels are here, and your honey sea star family is here as well. You are an old soul, and your best friend is truly nature right now. So get out there, ground yourself. Heart, brain, earth harmony. Cannot stress it enough. It's going to be sending you downloads, and they'll be coming in faster, clearer, in such a beautiful way, because you're going to be connecting with source. This is where truly use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken the powerful force within you, because you're meant to create blessings with your magic. Now is the time to shine. And like I say, it has a lot to do with that South Node aspect of Virgo. So there could be a lot of challenges that you're overcoming, that you're conquering, but mostly it's about trusting the self. With the goose, this is all about trusting your inner knowing. So if there's something that's been bothering you that you haven't been voicing, today is the day to receive the clarity, the solutions, the guidance to those problems that you're facing, so that you can truly receive the breakthrough, create the breakthrough, head and ascend towards your North Node, and it sets you up for freedom. This is also where it's a time to be confident that you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you, so don't worry. You are blessed, you're protected, but now is the time to let yourself fly. And if that resonates, if you've got goosebumps like I just got right now, by all means, put them in the, or put a heart in the comments below. Know what I meant? No, I said it's early as I'm recording this. So I also have my early morning voice. I hope it's not too bad. But either way, for our major arcana, what we pulled in this reading is the Magician. Truly, you have everything you need to construct the mastery, the masterpiece that is truly meant for you. Everything is ready. Now is the time to manifest plans, put ideas into practice, and take the initiative. Also, too, this has a lot to connect with when it comes to, oh my goodness, this is Mercury coming through. So yeah, at this point, like I say, it is all about Mercury. This is a beautiful way to, I didn't put that together in the initial piece, but anyway, I'm stammering. Truly, this is your new beginning, and it's about coming together in unity, in that personal power with consciousness, heart, brain, earth, harmony. Cannot say that enough. But what we pulled for music is the key of E, and then also too for color therapy, what we pulled is yellow. I mean, soul's temple all the way. Beautiful energy, 1 degree of new beginnings. Now is the time to get yours. So I truly hope this reading helps. I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and like I said too, thank you guys so much for all of the birthday wishings. You are the best family that a woman could ever wish for, dream of, hope for. And I am so incredibly grateful for you guys. Take care, have a wonderful Mercury Cazimi, and I will see you in the next reading.